How Barbara Corcoran's $1,000 loan turned into a $6 billion empire, and the secret behind her success. Barbara Corcoran didn't just bet $1,000 on a business, she bet it on herself. And here's the crazy part. She had already failed 22 times. But this one move, it changed everything. And by the end of this video, you'll know the secret that took her from a broke waitress to one of the most powerful women in business. Imagine this. You've tried 22 jobs, waitress, receptionist, even hot dog seller, and failed at all of them. That was Barbara's life in her early 20s, broke, stuck, and wondering if she'd ever figure it out. At this point, most of us would have given up, but Barbara, she was just getting started. With $1,000 borrowed from her then boyfriend, Barbara decided to take a chance on herself. She started a tiny real estate business in NYC. No office, no team, no experience. Just a phone, a notepad, and a whole lot of grit. Let's be real. Her boyfriend probably thought this was a terrible idea. And honestly, he's probably kicking himself now for not asking for equity instead of repayment. Starting the Corcoran Group wasn't glamorous. Barbara was cold calling clients, knocking on doors, and hustling harder than anyone. Her first sale wasn't huge, but it was enough to keep the lights on. Then came another, and another. One client asked her, "Why should I trust you? You're not even established." Barbara's response, "Because no one will work harder for you than I will." And she proved it. This wasn't just a business, it was a survival story. And Barbara was determined to win. So what was the secret that turned Barbara from a struggling entrepreneur into a $6 billion mogul? It wasn't luck. It was branding. Barbara realized early on that people weren't just buying homes, they were buying her. She made herself unforgettable, whether it was through her marketing materials, her personality, or her dedication. She made sure her clients trusted and remembered her. One time, a deal fell through because of a rejection. Most people would have moved on. Barbara, she turned that rejection into a story and then used it to win her next client. Her philosophy? Your story is your superpower. Own it, share it, and let people connect with the real you. Barbara's journey isn't just inspiring. It's a masterclass in resilience, branding, and self-belief. Here's what every millionaire homemaker can learn from her story. Barbara didn't wait for the perfect moment, she created it. Whatever dream you're sitting on, it's time to take that first step. People don't buy products, they buy people. They buy trust, connection, and authenticity. So ask yourself, what's your story? Barbara failed 22 times before she succeeded. Each failure taught her something she needed to know. And if she can turn setbacks into stepping stones, so can you. So, how exactly did Barbara take $1,000 and turn it into a $6 billion empire? Let's break it down. Number 1, she invested in relationships, not just real estate. Barbara didn't just buy properties, she built relationships. She used that $1,000 to network, market herself, and make cold calls. Her first investment wasn't in an office or expensive tools. It was in creating trust with her first clients. She'd send handwritten thank you notes to every client, no matter how small the sale. One client later referred her to a developer who became a game-changing partner for the Corcoran Group. Your first dollars don't need to go toward flashy marketing. They need to go toward people. Relationships will always be your greatest ROI. Number 2, she leveraged free publicity to build her brand. Barbara took advantage of every opportunity to get her name out there, for free. She started a market trend report, which she distributed to journalists. Her data became a trusted source for news outlets, putting her brand in front of millions, all without spending a dime. That report became so influential that major newspapers started calling Barbara the go-to expert for real estate trends in New York. Suddenly, her name was everywhere, and her business exploded. Use what you have to offer value for free, whether it's insights, expertise, or resources. Giving value positions you as the go-to authority in your industry. And number 3, she mastered the art of the pitch. With no fancy office or reputation, Barbara had to sell herself, and she became a master of the pitch. She used her limited funds to create standout marketing materials and told clients, "I may not be the biggest, but I'll work the hardest." And it worked. Barbara's ability to pitch herself landed her first big sale, a multi-million-dollar building that cemented her reputation in New York City. When starting with limited resources, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what makes you unique and pitch it relentlessly. So what does Barbara's journey teach? $1,000, or any small investment, can be turned into something extraordinary. As business owners building empires from our kitchen tables, we must take a page out of Barbara's book and do these 3 things. Number 1, invest in people, not just products. Relationships are your best investment. Reach out, network, and build trust. It's priceless. Number 2, leverage free tools. From social media to free publicity, there are countless ways to build your brand without breaking the bank. Start where you are, with what you have. Number 3, perfect your pitch. The way you position yourself can be more valuable than money. Confidence, storytelling, and persistence go further than you think. Barbara Corcoran's story proves one thing: success doesn't come from where you start. It comes from where you're willing to go. With just $1,000 and an unstoppable mindset, she built a $6 billion empire. So, what's your $1,000 moment? What's the leap of faith that's going to take you to the next level? Drop a comment below and let's start the conversation. Subscribe to The Millionaire Homemaker for more stories of bold women breaking boundaries, defying expectations, and building legacies. Because the next success story, it could be yours.